Good morning everybody. It is Saturday in northern Lithuania. I just brought Pinky out of her nice warm garage where she had to stay the night, which was a nice treat for her. Absolutely love the decor. And Pinky looks like, yeah, I can't say a swear word too early into a YouTube video, but it started already. Pinky looks terrible. There's this sandy mud that just seems to dominate this country. And she's covered in it, completely caked. And I washed her as I left Finland. So it's been less than 48 hours since she last had a bath, and I mightn't have bothered. I should have just saved my €10. I mean, to be fair, a layer of existing mud might have protected her from whatever this is, so yeah. Before I forget, here's something I haven't seen for a while. Wow, beautiful. Some sun will definitely cheer me up, and if bikes had emotions, I'm sure it would be cheering Pinky up too. It's Saturday and there's a couple of motorcycle shops or garages in the next town over, which is about 40 minutes away. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna see if someone can fit some tyres for me so I can stop worrying about that. So I found my first place, and it's more of a motorcycle gear store than tyres. So the lady has pointed me in the direction of somewhere in the city centre that might be able to do them. It's Saturday. Places in the city centre close at 3. It takes an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to head towards the city centre, and if I can get there before places shut, then maybe I'm in luck. But if not, then tomorrow's Sunday and I'm not going to be able to do anything on Sunday. So if that's the case, then I will have to start heading through Poland with shagged tyres. It is what it is. And then try again in a completely different place on Monday. So we will see. So I chose what I thought was a sensible and short and easy route to get to the city. So this is just roadworks. It's just roadworks. This route was supposed to be simple and short, and the sat-nav was like, go the long way. And I was like, no. The sat-nav probably had a point. This is taking ages. That's not 3 minutes, that's 3 lots of like 100 seconds. It's a long time to wait. And it's just loads of them. Well, this might be the saddest thing I've seen yet. Okay. I think a decision needs to be made here because this is actually getting ridiculous. That is just... Christ. I've been riding around the city trying to make sense of it, and nothing exists that says it exists. So I don't think I'm going to get tyres before the clock runs out on Saturday. I'm definitely not getting anything on Sunday. So I'm just going to keep going south. I'm going to get out of the city, find somewhere to stay, and yeah, just keep going. And hope that the tyre doesn't cause any problems, and if it does, I have breakdown. So yeah, great. Been running around like a headless chicken trying to sort this out today. I haven't stopped for a drink, I haven't eaten anything. The roadworks on that straight route that I thought was going to be super easy, it took so long to get through that road. It was absolutely horrendous, and it was unpaved for a lot of it. It was really, really bumpy. I am legitimately worried about my forks. There was nothing I could have done about that, so that just, yeah, I can't not ride on the roads that I have been given. So yeah, this needs a wash immediately, and I need to find somewhere to stay. Hopefully food cheers me up. This was €7 and that's a massive burger. I am about 20 miles away from the border and I found one of these things. Thank God, because this is awful. It's actually awful. I think this might be the worst I've ever seen her, and I keep saying that, so it's just, I mean, ugh. I'm so happy to see this. So satisfying. It's so clean. I'm gonna feel so much better. Bike clean, chain waxed. One less thing to worry about. Well, two less things to worry about. My chain will not break and my bike will not fall to a million pieces somewhere in the middle of nowhere because mud got on her. Turning the camera on for the last, 20 minutes? 20 kilometers of this ride. On the off chance that the border between Lithuania and Poland is interesting. I've not been on motorways today, but the roads that I've been using instead have been exceptionally boring. I actually think that the road with all of the roadworks on it that took a really, really long time to get not very far was actually a blessing in disguise, because it was more interesting than everything else that I have seen today. I've seen people selling mushrooms on the side of the road. That was quite interesting. I don't know if they'd gone into the forest, found mushrooms, and then taken them to the edge of the road to try and flog them. I don't know, is that a thing that people do? That was kind of cute. I've seen a lot of motorcyclists. Actually, that's significant. I've seen tons of motorcyclists, and it started in the capital city of Lithuania. I have forgotten how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. You can Google it. And it started with, there was a lady on a Triumph Speed Triple or something like that, so I was like, oh my god, a biker, wow, amazing. And she was very swiftly joined by another motorcyclist, so I liked that. And now suddenly I'm just seeing groups of them everywhere. I keep going past a load of them. I wonder if I'm gonna ride past the Lithuanian equivalent of Loomies. I wonder if motorcyclists over here are super friendly towards strangers, because I've been on my own for a little while now. It's been 3 weeks. Well, maybe not quite 3 weeks, but close to 3 weeks. And I'm a little bit starved of conversation and just, I don't know, any kind of human connection. If I saw a group of bikers, or if I was parked up somewhere and a group of bikers turned up, I'd probably run into their arms. That was a dead red squirrel. Sorry, change of subject very quickly, but that was a dead red squirrel on the roads. I have never seen a red squirrel, so it's nice that the first one that I see is a dead one. Very good. Yeah, I would run into the open arms of a complete stranger if they had a motorcycle at this point. Maybe that's how I'll find my next boyfriend. Anyway, I am definitely out of the winter wonderland that I started in. I'm level probably with Birmingham at the moment, as far as what's the word, latitude or longitude, one of those. So actually the weather's really nice. It was a little bit chilly this morning, but right now it's great. What's the temperature doing? 19 degrees. Obviously that's air intake, so it's not accurate to what it actually is, but the fact that it's telling me 19 degrees in any respect is amazing. I mean, that's warm. I reckon it's probably about 15, maybe a little bit less than that, but when the sun hits you, it's gorgeous. Is this the border? This looks like it could be a border. I can't see a sign. Is there a sign? Is there anything here? Normally I get a blue sign. I mean, this absolutely looks like a border. You've got places for the police to pull you in and search your stuff. Bike would normally tell me as well, but it hasn't. Maybe this is just what Poland looks like. Oh no, is that a police van? Hey, here we go. Big sign with a PL. Poland. Yay! That wasn't very exciting. Oh well. Yay, Poland! Welcome to Poland, Pinky. I think this is like the 12th. I think it might be the 12th country that we've been in since we left for our little adventure. 12 is a big number of countries. You guys can understand why my brain stopped working. Probably like country number 4, to be honest. I'm completely out of my depth at the moment. I do not know a word of Polish. I started Russian a little while ago, not with any actual effort. I thought if I can learn how to read it and then learn how to understand it, that could be quite handy. And I think over here it is, because a lot of people, if they can't speak any English, they can speak Russian, as well as obviously their own language. So it'd be a good second option. And I spent all those years learning Norwegian. I've been twice now and it's just not come in handy, to be honest, apart from reading menus and things and road signs and telling people that I can't speak Norwegian. Well, so far it's looking good. We've got good weather. The roads are nice and smooth. It's amazing how suddenly that changed. Lithuania was awful. That's very pretty. Town centre. It means I'm going to be able to go out and grab a drink or something. Pretty church. This place is going to keep me occupied. State of that. That's awesome. Okay, destination reached. Sure. That's not helpful, is it, motorbike? I don't know. We will find out. Wish me luck with the churchy place. This is very nice, but I think this is entirely the wrong building. I've gone to the wrong place. I think I want the next big fancy churchy looking building, which is actually behind that big church there. The guy's not replying to my messages, so I'm really hoping he does. I just said number 1 and this is number 1, so I don't know. So it is this building. A priest just let me in with like the floor length gown and everything. And I'm on the top floor. I have my own dorm, and next door to me are 2 very deep voiced Polish people that do not speak English. I don't know how to describe their voice. It's like butter, so deep. Oh my god. Anyway, this is my neighbor. Alright, stuff obtained. I think normally I would be a little bit spooked to be staying in a place such as this, just because of like how many horror movies I've watched that follow the story of people that have interacted with religious spirits. I mean, I'm absolutely obsessed with the Nun series. Anyway, normally I would be a little bit spooked, but I think deep-voiced Polish men that's gonna keep me safe. So this place was £20, and I love it already. I love it. I actually really like it. I'm trying not to be like disrespectful or anything, whilst also having a little nosy. Pinky's chilling out in a rose garden. That's nice for her. Nice and clean, happy. Definitely not looking at me like she hates me. She has a motorbike and she does not have feelings. I don't know if I'm allowed to go and have a snoop. It's a church, so I feel like I should be allowed to go and have a snoop. I don't know. Let's go and have a snoop. I think you can just go in. Like, I could go to church tomorrow. I could legitimately go to church tomorrow, but I don't understand any Polish, so it would be pointless, but I kind of want to. Maybe if my bike sits out there and listens to praying for long enough, it might actually cleanse her of the demons that have been haunting her this entire trip, and probably her whole life. It's gonna be another beautiful night. The sky is gorgeous, it's so pink. And there's a lot of these carvings. Haven't looked at all of them. Oh, they look so happy. Fucking currency has changed again. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. No idea. Not one clue. We just roll with it. What happens, happens. Dinner has been obtained. I quite like the mushroom pasta pot thingies that you just add hot water to, and they cost about £1, and I'm saving a lot of money by eating this instead of going and getting pizza that I don't actually want. And I'm gonna be serenaded to sleep by the dude praying over the loudspeaker next door. I actually think I'm gonna be really comfortable, so I'm happy about that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.